Hey everybody, it's John, and today we're going to look at these nukes again. This is the second week we've been kind of feeding these heavy with supplemental feed. I was really pleased with what I saw last time. We're really just trying to get these things bulked up for winter. Then we'll move on to this next hive over here where we're going to add a feeder. Hopefully they can draw out a little bit more comb for this winter. We're going to move that box of honey up to another hive. Let's get started. Right here you can see there's some new cappings that they're working on. Everything is bright white. We shoved this one in last week in the middle to see if they would potentially draw this out. See if they've done anything with this yet. Not looking totally positive. Now they are drawing this side out. This is all new comb from last week. You can see they're drawing it out. They're immediately trying to put stores in there, so that's positive. So this colony is really starting to pack out the nectar pretty good based on all the food stores that we put in here. So I'm not going to feed them this week because I'm worried that the brood nest is going to get choked out with too much nectar. So I'd really like to see more bees in this hive. So we're gonna let this one kind of consume what they've been storing up the last 2 weeks. So we got nectar stores here, capped brood. There's some pollen down here, strangely enough. And then this whole inner football is all brood that's gonna be capped over soon. So as a recap, this is a double nuke hive, and they're starting to get plugged out with a lot of food stores, so we're not going to feed them this week to help them deplete some of those stores that they've built up. Let's get into this next hive below here and see what it looks like.
So what's going on?
Paid $80 for this queen, and okay, I thought she was gone, but I'm just having a hard time seeing here. Okay, there's eggs. There's a queen in here. I just need to chillax. This is some nice pearly white larva. Looks healthy.
Good.
So I'll shut this down. I think they got plenty of food stores, so I'm not going to be feeding this one either.
Good.
All is well here. I could have just literally done nothing, and the bees would have been better for us. This hive has got it going on.
What do you see?
I mean, just look at all that. It's another frame of capped brood.
How many is that?
That's 2. And it's just laid up corner to corner.
So what do you think about hive number 3 right now?
Hive number 3 is impressing me. We had that midsummer break where the queen superseded, and now they are literally setting up to explode here the next several weeks.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one. Other than I wish they're awfully light down here in the nest. This would be one reason to feed, is like they're light from a food store's perspective, and like they've got a couple frames that are just not drawn out. They're working on it. They're working on drawing this one out. I think a little food would help the situation for sure. This frame is fully drawn out. This frame is drawn out pretty well perfect on this side, but there's nothing on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one in so that the part that's not drawn is up against the part, or the frame that is drawn, and then it's going to butt up against a frame that's not quite drawn out on the drawn side.
Is this the checkerboarding?
This is kind of a checkerboarding.
Ah, 1 point for me. So what's that?
This is a 2-gallon feeder, and my hope is they will use this to kind of stock up the brood nest with stores. Because this winter, I want them to just have 2 boxes. That's it. So they need to have all their food in this box. Right now, they're heavily reliant on that super, which I don't want on there. So now I'm going to get this and fill this one up. Just a carrier box. I want to get this one on a hive. And honey on this Russian hive. Robbed out.
What do you mean robbed out?
Other bees in the area are like, oh yeah,
So why are we putting the honey super on this one?
this is the hive that if anybody is going to make excess, it's going to be this one. I just think this is a superior bee.
What kind is it?
This is a Russian.
Think it's superior because we're in Indiana?
I don't know. I mean, we just have had good luck here at this particular property with these Russians.
Yeah.
Compared to the VSH hybrid bee. And I don't want to feed this one any more sugar syrup at the moment. So that's all we're going to do with that one. Because I expect here in a week or so, new pollen, new nectar is going to start coming in.